Thank you for having me. Well, Senior Tech Tutor was started out of an idea that I had a few years ago when so many of my friends were struggling with their new technology or their technology period. It didn't necessarily have to be new, but I understood what their problems were and I kept solving them. And I kept saying to myself, gee, I really like doing this stuff. And I was ready to retire from my business anyway. And I really wanted to try something different, basically to reinvent myself. And that's the beginning of the idea that I might be able to do something for people. What I also realized is that seniors are really in need of this technology, and yet they really don't have the tools available to them to be able to use it properly. And that's when I really started generating an idea, oh, maybe I should call myself a senior tech tutor because I'm getting to that age also. And that's how it started. You're right. One of the things I always joke about is because I do a lot of seminars and I talk to a lot of seniors, and I always joke about it, like we buy these nice little phones and they're all beautiful and they come in these gorgeous boxes, and you open up the box and like they have great packaging, but I don't know about you, but I'm looking for the directions. I mean, there's no directions in any of these devices you buy. So where are the directions anyway? I want to find them. And that's where I come in. I bring them the directions right to their home on anything that they're actually working on. So I'm not out there telling you what to buy. I want to work on what you want to know. And so there's this much to know, and I only want to teach you what you want to know, which may be this much. And that's really a very different thought process than going through every possible scenario of technology, because you don't need to know everything. My card and my website really kind of tells it all, in the sense that I'm trying to connect you with whatever device you have. So I'll go over the cell phone, I'll go over the computer, and some people don't need all that information. They just know that their computers are bad. Let me just take you through a scenario when I walk in the door. First of all, you've invited me into your home, and I thank you for that. Much like we're having this conversation, there's a certain amount of trust that is built up right away. And that's something that I think every businessman has to do, is they have to sell themselves. And I think for me, in a senior market, trust, that's even more defined. So I have to make sure that we have a relationship to begin with. And then the first step I do is I do an evaluation of their technology. What are their internet connections? How do they get connected to people across the world, across the country, relatives, whatever? Are they on a computer system that really works? Like, what kind of connection do you have on your cell phone? Maybe you want to connect your cell phone to your car and don't have any idea what Bluetooth is. Or maybe you don't understand what Wi-Fi is. So we'll go through step by step evaluating what you have. And the other